All right, so we were back at my house. Nick, I sold you the car.
You sold me the car. I mean, it's going okay. I mean, you stole my cat. Well, you won the cat, I should say.
Won the cat. So we actually did like a rock, paper, scissors, and I actually won the converter off of the...
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was close, dude. Like, you won the first, then I won, then it was a tie, and then you ended up taking it.
Yeah. So I got me
expensive rock, paper, scissors.
Catalytic converter out of... Like, normally, like, people rock, paper, scissors over, like, dinner. We rock, paper, scissors over, like, a $300, like, catalytic converter. Like, and that was kind of tight. So, obviously, I have a K-Series all-wheel drive Civic. Last time Rednick was in Colorado, which is in 2018. That's when we had the last event, like that drift event where you drove from Florida with your E36 and what you have now,
which I have
you have
again,
back,
which is funny.
Which is really cool. He drove this thing when it was a 500 horsepower front wheel drive D series. Now it's like an 800 plus horsepower K series all wheel drive dog box tranny. Like, it's ridiculous. So we're gonna take this to the shop. I'm gonna give him a ride, and then am I gonna let you drive it?
Oh, I have to drive it, dude. This is gonna be the fastest car I've driven, I think.
I hope.
I think it is. 800 in a Civic, that's light.
So it weighs 2610 with me in it. So 2,400 pounds just by itself, and it makes that amount of power. So recently we took it to the track, and 2 years ago, I haven't done anything. Literally, it's been sitting for 2 years. We did a 6-inch intercooler, forward-facing manifold, G42-1200 turbo. It's on like 32 pounds of boost. It's literally just been sitting in the shop. Like, we've been sitting, we moved shops, we got to the new shop. Like, it's been sitting, and I want to mess with it. I need to at least get it up and running because we were going to build the twin engine Civic. This one, I was actually going to sell it.
Really?
I was going to, well, I mean,
what is something like this worth?
Probably, I was going to try to get close to 50 out of it. I mean, with like built engine, the tranny, the dog box, the viscous coupler, the all-wheel drive, the cage, the things. Yeah, it's a pretty serious unit. So anyhow, I stole the ECU out of it probably a year ago. So we have another ECU. I got the laptop, we got the jump box. It's on E85. It's got the crazy Deatschwerks fuel system in it. Same seats that it was. I actually went and watched that video the other day of you driving it again.
Yep. It has the same seats.
I'm curious to see, but now it's got like a full cage and stuff. So
yeah,
it'll be sick. So I'm gonna load the tune in it, and we'll see if she fires up. All right. So tune is loaded, ECU is in it, and let it rip. Let's see.
Wow, that fired right up.
All right. So we made it out to the shop, and Chris Money Rudnick over here.
Taking over all your cars.
He purchased an all-wheel drive Honda from me. One of my all-wheel drive Hondas, one of them. So you guys seen us fire up the K-Series all-wheel drive Lambo killer. It actually hasn't killed a Lambo.
Wait, you've never even raced the Lambo?
Never even raced a Lambo this whole freaking time.
You don't deserve that name.
It's silly. But anyhow, so it's in the trailer. We're gonna go ahead and get it unloaded.
I'm gonna drive the Lamborghini Killer today, and hopefully we don't die. We got 60-mile-per-hour winds today.
Well, they're 60-mile-an-hour winds coming. Not yet. We got a little wind right now. But anyhow, we're gonna pull it in the shop. We're gonna double check, nut and bolt, make sure that this thing is solid. And yeah, I'm just excited to like rip it again. And then there's actually a chassis cert, like an NHRA license thing event in like 2 weeks. So I want to take the LS swapped Mustang and the Civic and both get their cages certed, so that way I'm legal when I go to the track this year to actually run an 850, other than kind of being in like the zone.
Be doing that, yeah.
Yep. So we'll do that. So I needed to get it here anyhow, and I'm really curious to see Chris's reaction, me giving him a ride, and then also I guess my reaction of him giving me a ride.
I'll be honest, I'm more scared of being a passenger than I am the driver. I'm a terrible passenger. But I told Trevor, I was like, promise not to kill me, I promise not to kill you. You know,
that's a good deal. So we're gonna get this thing unloaded. It should fire up again. Yeah. I hope.
Oh, it was easy. It fired literally turnkey, half a second. You know.
And we didn't even fake it. It literally was just like boom, done.
Yeah, it wasn't even that fake YouTube stuff. It was real. That was a one take. Charles, come help your mans. This is ridiculous. Jesus, you good? All right, so we got the truck out of the way. Now it's time to, wouldn't be a YouTuber's car if the battery wasn't dead. First try. All right, let's nut and bolt check this thing.
Checked the oil, all that stuff looks good. Cleaning out some stuff on the interior. And one of the things that I've been wanting to do is put the can gauge back into this car, or at least get the can gauge working in this car. So right here, this is a BTI can gauge. This is their 4.3 inch monitor, and it's touchscreen. And I previously had like their smaller one, which was technically supposed to go in my Supra, but then I finally actually put it in my Supra. So I need to wire this into the ECU master. I didn't want to cut up their nice, pretty, fancy connectors, so we're actually pinning it in. This is the first time I think I tried to do this before with something else. But what are these connectors called?
And those are Deutsch connectors.
Deutsch connectors. It sounds like something that Saab would use.
That later years, yeah, I think so.
Huh?
You always gotta talk about Saabs.
You always gotta talk.
Dude, it's a problem. Garrett loves Saabs. You love Saabs. Matt loves Saabs. I'm all alone here. You guys will have
now you know how it feels.
You guys will have an hour-long conversation about Saabs. I'm just sitting here like ignoring you guys. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, you were working on your all-wheel drive Honda, which that's probably a separate video. You guys will see maybe tomorrow for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing wired in, so that way I could at least monitor and watch things when we're taking this thing for a rip. I'll jack it up, look at all the wheels, the suspension, a couple of little things, and then we're gonna take it for a little rip. I'm excited. But Garrett's helping me out with this thing. I don't know if I have the right tool.
Got the wrong size, but we're gonna make it work.
Dirty hands, clean money, right?
Got it.
All right, so just gave this thing its first wash in like 2 years. I forget how good this paint actually is. What do you think?
Race pal?
This thing's sick. What do you think? Are you ready for this one?
I was warming up with this one, so yeah, of course I'm ready. I'm born ready, baby.
Nice. By the time you guys are seeing this, there is only 1 day left. The 31st at 11:59 Mountain Standard Time is the last day to get entered for a chance to win this car. But take Rudnick for a rip in this thing. See what you think. I think it's ready for us.
I'm terrified. Let's go.
Yeah.
For the love of Christ, don't kill me. Make it so I can't move. Dude, I can't move. This is sick, actually. I think I'll be safe, even if we roll. As long as we don't come to a dead stop, I think I'm living from this situation.
Maybe do you want to just do that?
I guess. That's all you care about?
Air fuel, just make sure it's kind of following the target.
I'll just scream if it goes to 14. How's that?
Good.
I'm actually nervous. You're pretty good at driving this, right? I'm scared now. I feel good that I can't move. It's so loud.
Turn it a little bit towards me. It is a little loud.
It is very loud. I think it just fucking threw rods everywhere. Oh my god, that did not just happen.
I think it did.
I'm so sorry. Dude, that is awful. I'm so sorry. Dude, that sucks. It's not on fire, right?
No. I felt like we heard
Dude, that really sucks. Damn. I literally feel it in my heart for Trevor. That is awful.
Not good.
Not on fire, right?
No.
That really sucks.
Yep, right there.
No way.
Dude.
Dude, the starter, it lost the starter. Like it It threw the rod so hard.
Dude, I felt it underneath the car, dude. Holy.
That's just wild because it's like,
what happened?
We didn't even, the only thing I could think is that, you know, maybe it's been sitting for 2 years, it's on E85. Like,
I told you that. I thought.
Injector, probably should have sent him out to have him cleaned, you know.
Well, you would think it would break up or.
It felt smooth.
It just opened right up.
Well, did you feel that little? Like it was like, we rolled into
No, second gear you rolled into it and it wanted to go off the road. And that's when I was scared of this thing right now. Ready for it to, I guess
that's just devastating, to be honest.
No, seriously, it is.
I'm sorry,
I'm just kind of sad you didn't even get it. Look at the block right there. Look at the starter. So it actually broke the starter completely off, and then you could see the rod is just hanging out right there. Damn it.
Dude, no, this is
literally
really
the last
sad.
time I drove this thing, it pulled like a 90005 at 158, and then like rolled it in the trailer, it sat in the shop, and this is the first pull.
Sorry. Well, if you want to help Trevor in his time of need, you should send people out that enter the giveaway, like pieces of the block.
Pieces of the block.
And like help help rebuild this.
The pistons, the rods, all the.
Yeah. Well, if you want to go to motionautotv.com and support, I mean, this isn't a cheap build.
Well, no. I mean, it's a stock block with a block guard, pistons, rods. But this motor doesn't owe me much. I've ran it through the ringer pretty good.
Yeah, but it's just like the time of building it. Well, there's a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
Well, I guess go to motionautotv.com, enter the Civic giveaway. It's pretty much your last day. Tomorrow's your last day, but wow, dude.
I can't believe that literally just happened.
When that happened, that was like instant. Like at first I was like, all right, we're about to die, because you can hear all of the rods and stuff coming out.
Go out to the road and like look
for
at
sure.
Because there's a good stream. Here's a piece of the starter.
Grab that.
The silver lining of this is the giveaway car is Rodnick proof. This one wasn't.
Yeah, it's Rodnick proof.
This one was the rod knock luck. We didn't even get to the ruddy proof yet.
Yeah.
Sad because you would have freaked out.
Dude, when it spun and it went, like, wanted to go off the road, I was like, I want to get out of this car. I was like, I want to get out. I thought for sure it was on fire and we were dying. I have like PTSD from the Acura fire and the Miata fire, that every time something like that happens, I immediately think we're dying.
All right, that's a piece of the block.
It's so crazy because it did sound like.
Sounded like we ran over a freaking ladder or something like that. It is.
Garrett doesn't even know yet.
He doesn't even know. He's just in the shop working.
He has no idea what's
probably
happening.
Thinks that like we're just out having a good time, and here we are. Let's go tell him.
Yeah.
Let's just push it in. Garrett, I think something's wrong.
What'd I do?
Oh no.
Is that a big oh no?
It's a huge oh no.
Oh my god. Look at this. The starter fell off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there it is.
So like, it's like the bolts came out of it.
Yeah, the bolts are the most stressed part of an engine.
Time for a long rod build? I think it needs a 2.2 like D-stroker type of thing to where it's smoother, it's happier, you could rev it higher. Obviously with this Garrett G42-1200, like that's a big turbo. It's been needing like it's stock sleeves too. So like this thing, I was running 38 pounds of boost on it for like a year and a half.
Wow.
With this turbo.
So you've been running this thing for a while.
Yeah, it's not like I just put it together. It needed to be built to do the things the next level anyhow. And I'd rather do this right now here than like on the track when you're doing 160 miles an hour and you do that and you lose your brakes, you lose your steering, you lose all that stuff, you know, because that literally goes underneath the car. So honestly, it might be the best thing to happen that this happen now, other than me like, because it ran, chancing it another season or going to the track in 2 weeks and that happening then.
Because you were just talking about doing that.
I was literally gonna do that. Well, all the proceeds, I guess from this point forward, go towards helping rebuild the yellow K-Series all-wheel drive Lamborghini Killer. So if you guys order anything right now on motionautotv.com, every $1 spent is one entry for a chance to win that car and help rebuild the Lambo Killer Civic. I'm sad you didn't get a ride, but that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I really appreciate you watching.
Screw the ride, dude. it's just sad. It's a sad day. So go down in the description, get some merch, and get a collab shirt.
Literally, once we print these, they're done. So it's pre-order. After the giveaway's over, we print them. Once they're printed, no more. So if you guys want a junk tee, they're gonna be super sick.
And then he's gonna rebuild this. I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna get the ride that we wanted to give me.
Yep.
And
We're
I'm
also
driving it.
We're building Rudnick a all-wheel drive Honda as well.
B20 turbo. It's right behind us. We've been working on it the past like day and a half. Literally what, 12 hours a day? Just kind of slaving away to it. So that's gonna be interesting as well. I was gonna say like let's race, but I guess I'll win now. You can flipstone it if you want. Too soon.
Appreciate you guys watching. See you later.
Bye.